Hey guys, Brian Chof here with another review. This one's the beastly Armored Assassin Predator from NECA Toys. Like the AVP Predators, NECA did a killer job with a kind of questionable movie monster. And with this release, we're getting to the point where the line based off this movie is really starting to fill out. We could almost have one of those rockin' 80s toy commercials. Watch out, McKenna! Armored Assassin is after your genetic information because DNA is totally hot swappable!
The one you call McKenna is doomed.
No!
The Predator!
From NECA. Where was I? Oh yeah, this thing is massive. I mean, look at this box. Now, for comparison's sake, here it is next to a, quote, regular size Ultimate figure box. And if I put them in front of each other, you really get a sense of just how much bigger than a standard Ultimate figure the Assassin is. Now on the box itself, we have some nice promo art, and on the back there's some studio shots of the figure. Inside, we have the figure itself. The presentation is very similar to what you'd get with one of NECA's Ultimate figures. But it's interesting because they call this one a deluxe figure. Now, I'm not sure what their rationale for that is. I guess it's just because this guy is freaking gigantic. Alright, let's get this monster unboxed. Now, the Assassin doesn't come with much, but I don't know what else you could ask for. He has his big blade, which clips onto the arm, this extra pair of hands. I never noticed this in the film because it's pretty dark looking, but on his hands are these spiked knuckles most Predators have as part of their gloves. So that's a pretty neat touch. Here's his arm cannon. So this thing's cool because it's got a couple different points of swivel articulation. Now his alternate head sculpt has this roaring expression, so that'll be pretty cool for battle poses. The dreadlocks look incredible. Just look at all this rich detail. Each one is individually molded and then glued in, whereas on most Ultimate Predators, their dreads are kind of molded in sections. So here, the larger figure really lets the detail pop. You also have these cool ridges. NECA does very well by Predators in general, but they really went above and beyond here. Alright, so the big guy himself is compatible with the regular foot stands, which you might want to consider because with his back-set feet, he doesn't always like standing on his own. I like this red detailing he has. In the movie, Olivia Munn said, "Hey, did you guys see what that thing just did?" And I was like, no, the all-black Predator blended into the night photography, but yeah, maybe that means he's armored up? I don't know, but it looks cool nonetheless. Articulation-wise, the chest has a pretty good range of motion, and with this chest joint, he can do some cool arching. Now, the arms are a little limited. They're technically capable of more than just this kind of up and down, but the wingspan is severely hindered by this molded cup over the shoulder joint. So he really can't bend much more this way without forcing it. The elbows are double jointed, so as you'd expect, there's a great range of motion there. And there's a lot of really nice paint detail and layering on these gauntlets in general. The knees are also double jointed, similar to the elbows, but rather than move freely, they kind of click into position. This is reinforcement so the figure's joints can hold their position, which I think is a great idea considering the figure's size. For a Predator, the head has a better than average range of motion, and a lot of that is due to the way the dreads are layered. They're big enough to be detailed, but since they're soft and individually placed, they don't fight the head position like the dreads tend to do on most of the other Predators. I cannot get over how massive this guy is. I don't think I can put too fine a point on that. He's huge. Here he is with the Fugitive, and at about 11 inches, he towers over Fugie. He dwarfs Ed 209, and Ed is not a small figure. And for the hell of it, here's the Assassin with Her Majesty the Queen. I can barely fit the two of these in the same shot together. Again, massive. It's large, it's fast, and up the other toys on your shelf is its idea of tourism. So that's about it. I was on the fence at first because I didn't really think the Assassin was all that cool in the film, but like the AVP Preds, once I saw it in person, it really won me over. It's a seriously impressive figure and a great addition to my collection of movie Predators. Now I plan on reviewing every figure from the new The Predator film, so check back for those. I think the Emissary is up next, and I'm excited to check that one out, and Lab Escape Fugitive shouldn't be too far behind, so to be continued. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Twitter or leave a comment below, and don't forget to check out bombasticentertainment.com to see what we're up to. Thanks for watching.